job. That is phenomenal. So, for the OGs of the Divine Nine, if you know, you know. If you want to continue to bring the boys to the yard with that milkshake, this will resurrect the game. And if you never lost the game, it just adds levels to the game. If you want this, you can set off a whole conclave, convention, boule, the only way, but you can do it with Chelsea Nights. This is a super duper date night party. Let's get into it. Fragrance. You need it, sisters. You want to have it. It's definitely going to pull what you need to have been pulling and will pull in the future. Chelsea Nights, get into it. Get into it. Bond number 9. It's better than yours. It's definitely better than yours. Ooh. Hello everybody, welcome back to the final chapter of my perfume haul from Bond. If you're interested in building with me in the FragCom community, I'm a newcomer. Welcome to Scents, Sherry, and Sillage. So what do we have on deck today? Well, besides my Telfar wonderful bubble bag that you have to basically create an act of Congress to purchase, thanks Telfar, but I was able to snatch this right before the holidays, so I wanted to use it as a little backdrop in this wonderful cafe here in Wynwood. It's the arts and very eclectic section in Miami that a lot of rebuilding is going on right now, but there's a wonderful niche house we're going to introduce you to a little bit later on, but I wanted to wrap up my haul from Bond also in the arts and design district in Miami. So the first one we have on deck is our Bond fragrance, So New York. Now, So New York is one of the Bond original fragrances that they have rebranded and reissued last year. And this fragrance is exactly what the title says. It is So New York. It's a wonderful fragrance. The bottle is beautiful. It's wonderful for work every day. It can be your signature work scent. You can transition into the evening with this, but this for me is more of a professional scent or something that you're trying to wear when you're trying to get up and go on a Saturday after the gym. You shower up, you're getting ready to hit the town, and you're just doing your thing in the park, going to an eatery outside. Wonderful vibes, wonderful smells, and a good time. So I'm so happy that we landed on So New York, paying homage to, I'm a Jersey girl, but you know what, I stayed in the streets of New York, so I'm glad I went with this one. So New York, Bond number 9, amazing choice. This next choice, Bond number 9, Dubai Gold, basically brought me to my knees at the counter. Now this is really a straight up, as the title of the perfume says, it is a Middle Eastern oud fragrance, very incensey, definitely more heavy, long lasting. You can overspray this if you choose, but be careful not to choke anybody else out in your range of, sphere of influence and in your circle. You can see that I have a dent. This is actually the first time I've been able to see a dent. So the dent is in this area. So I'm definitely using the fragrance and I love it, but you can see the dent right here in this, when it hits that light. It's a wonderful fragrance. It's so Middle Eastern. The oud is just clean. The incense is a perfect blend. And I fell in love at first sniff with this. Again, it brought me to my proverbial fragrance knees in the Bond store, where Anna is the manager in the arts and design district. So it's all good. Bond number 9, Dubai Gold. A winner, a stunner. You will not go wrong with this, especially if you love oud and you're into the Middle Eastern fragrances. Now, I walked out of Bond with 2 fragrances because that's all I was doing. I was committed to it. Until my nose hit Chelsea Nights. Now, this is a problem, and I'm going to explain why. It's definitely for the gourmand lovers. If you're a greedy gourmand like me, you definitely want to have this in your collection. Now, this is the challenge. I sprayed this on my hand, and because I smelled so many fragrances at Bond, as you heard me say in the prior videos, if you watched them, I hope you did, please make sure at this time, if you like my content, click like, subscribe, and share this content. But Chelsea Nights, let me explain this. This dropped right at the end of last year, so it's a newer Bond fragrance that's from this house. I sprayed it on my hands, and I said, I think it's very complex. I'm feeling the notes, but I wasn't gravitating toward it immediately when I was in the store. By the time the dry down took place and I was walking out of the Circle of Bond and I hit the car, we were not even 20 minutes down 95 north going back towards Broward County. before I called Anna and said, go ahead, run the card, and ship this to me because I cannot be without Chelsea Nights. So this particular fragrance is just a masterpiece. It has so many wonderful notes in it, incensey, beautiful, perfectly blended, long lasting, and as it dries down, it becomes more and more beautiful. So if you have any questions of whether or not Chelsea Nights can be on your list, especially for date night, this one will definitely either get the party started or finish it. Nevertheless, you need it in your collection. So